Your astrological vibrations for Friday, October 16th, 2015 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is I listen to the communications of the universe. And today we have an interesting day, and we're building to Venus opposite Neptune, happening a little bit later in the day. But I think it's all like working towards that energy. So we have the moon moving into Sagittarius, the adventurous philosopher, bringing us into a place where we are willing to explore, look at, feel through our beliefs. And I just think I want to mention, beliefs. I think some of us put our beliefs as these concrete foundations, whereas others of us, I don't know if this language is right, but others allow our beliefs to come in and come out like clouds and shift as we shift. And I think during this moon in Sagittarius, it might be a great idea just to see, like, what happens if you let your beliefs evolve, shift, grow, morph with you. So we have the moon connecting to Saturn, helping us with this energy, just helping us kind of nurture ourselves with our beliefs. Do your beliefs nurture you? Or do your beliefs keep you in a place in that little box which doesn't actually feel good? Are your beliefs being allowed to grow, nurture, evolve? We then have the moon connecting to Mercury. And I think this is actually a great placement for it. Mercury is in Libra. And so my Libra friends, when I talk to them about things, love to give me the other point of view, the other side of things. And so you get like a bigger picture, which helps those beliefs shift, evolve. So the universe may be communicating to you, through you. It's a great day for communications. The Sun and Mercury are both at 5 degrees today. Sun is at 23, which is a 5, and the Mercury is at 5 in Libra. So just be open to listening to the universe, because the universe is also very, very chattery today. We then have the moon squaring Venus and Neptune. So moon square Venus. This ties you into communications of your body and maybe the beliefs you hold around your body. For instance, you may want to eat kale. You might be like, yeah, I should eat kale 3 meals a day. That girl does, and she is amazing. Look at her. She just loves kale and she eats it. And meanwhile, your body's like, oh, too much kale. I don't feel good. This doesn't feel good. Hey, alert, alert, this doesn't feel good. And meanwhile, you're wrapped in that delusion of kale. You're like, it's magnificent and green and leafy. And meanwhile, your body's like, oh, but it's not magnificent for me. So just listen to the communications of your body. Get past that belief that you've been carrying that may be true for some of the world, that kale is amazing for them, and meanwhile for you, it's not. And it's the same thing with the moon square Neptune. Neptune in Pisces brings us amazing spiritual beliefs, truths for some of us, and yet it might not be for you. So, for instance, I grew up Catholic, and I loved the Catholic religion. I loved the saints. I loved Mary, and yet there were so many questions that it did not answer for me. And I was never cool with that fact that there were no women popes. That just always was like, what to me? And so we're willing to look at these beliefs, again, that moon in Sagittarius, our beliefs, our philosophies, those truths, and see, is the universe presenting you with other truths? Because I was lucky. The universe hit me over the head multiple times since I was a little girl with other things to expand my mind, to expand my beliefs. So just get past that illusion of what you're holding on to. Just see, does it still feel good? Is it yum or yuck? Always return to that feeling, yum or yuck. And so we're building to Venus in Virgo, opposite Neptune in Pisces. And this is such an interesting connection. Venus in Virgo really is tying us into the relationship we have with our body. Neptune in Pisces is tying us into the relationship with all of the world, with the universe, with our religion, with our spirituality. And one of the things that just actually popped into my head is, being aware of your empathic nature. Venus in Virgo with this, I think sometimes one of the illusions that we can get caught up in is that this feeling is mine. And while it might be resonating with something in you, the feelings that you pick up on, the heaviness that you pick up on, the lightness that you pick up on is not always yours. We are one part in this great big universe, and we all have these webs, these ties that tie into each other. And so I think that's one of the big awarenesses with this energy today, listening into the universe. Are you picking up on other people's stuff? Are you being a psychic sponge? Or are you being one unto yourself? Are you strong in your energetic nature that you're not like, oh, I'll take on their things, I'll take on their things, I'll take on their things, I'll take on their things. Just pay attention to that in the energy today. Besides that, we're also looking at our relationships. Our relationships, are they heaven on earth? Do they feel good? Why or why not? What is your partner? Venus and Virgo, we're looking at the relationship that we have with our body, which is a huge relationship, and it's so foundational. Are you caring for your physical body? And this, I think, does tie into, are you caring for it in an energetic nature too, where you're tying in to the energetics that are all around you? Tie in, feel through, get past the illusion that that you can see everything, and get into like, wait, I can feel what's going on. I can listen to the universe. I can listen to my body, and I can really get into deeper levels and past the illusion of like just the surface. Like, we're all good at like the surface. Everything's great. Everything's fine. And meanwhile, we feel that heavy load. So just be willing to get into it. Tune in, meditate. Meditate is such a good thing for today. And so, the cards I pulled today, the burden. And this is like, are you carrying those other energies on your shoulders? Are you carrying other energies on? And it's also with the mind. I'm going to read it because because it's perfect. Let's see. You have your own mountain to conquer, your dreams to fulfill. You'll never have the energy to pursue them until you release yourself from all the expectations you've gathered from others, but now think are your own with illusions. Chances are they exist only in your mind, but that doesn't mean they can't weigh you down. It's time to lighten up and send them on their way. And with that, we're getting beyond illusion. Those illusions, those other beliefs, those other people's things that we're carrying, we're getting beyond that, into the truth, blooming into the truth of ourselves, which brings us into our innocence, that place where we can be open, like a child, open-hearted, and open to the wisdom of the universe and the wisdom of ourselves. So it's a great combination of cards for this energy today. So tie in to yourself, tune into yourself, and make your dreams come true. That's it for today. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.